Fuck.
Since we can't talk, let's all get this out of the way now. When we get to the city, we should all fly together and then try and find someplace inconspicuous and out of the way to hide
Question.
and transform back into...
Thank you. Question. Is it a cloudy day or a sunny day?
You don't know. You're under a canopy of leaves.
God fucking shit.
The sun appears to be poking through the leaves.
It could be partly cloudy, which in that case, we're gonna fucking lose each other real goddamn quick. And being I'm the only one who knows exactly where the fuck we're going.
But how does a cloud perceive?
What? It's been fun?
As the Romans say, I think we just need to risk it for the biscuit.
So who's that?
I don't think that's what they said.
I don't think
No,
they
that was Abraham Lincoln that said that.
Oh.
Yeah, get it right.
You know he was a Republican, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure that was a guy named Nicholas.
Okay.
It's pretty messed up shit in the Bible. You know Jesus
I
was
don't
a
actually know
Jew.
who said the real thing. So.
You gotta
Do we
risk it
know
to
if
get
there's
the
a
biscuit.
magical barrier surrounding the city? Because that'd be really awkward.
No, we don't.
Vote no cloud.
That would be really awkward.
We're
if we
all
clouded up
gonna
there
die.
and hit a magical barrier.
Yes.
Yes, we're all gonna die.
Welcome to the Critical Miss party vibe. But unlike Final Fantasy, you don't start at your last save point. The game's over.
Oh, sorry.
New game
And
starts
that's
next
the end
week.
of TCM. Bye.
So rogue mission.
All right, so I'm
I don't know
gonna
when you guys are.
conjure the
Ready.
air elemental first. Then I'm gonna instruct it to follow us at all times.
Doesn't it only last an hour?
Should have
No,
brought
I'm
that
gonna
baby.
play
The
the bind
baby
it also.
becomes a
Does it
cloud.
take an hour?
Yes.
Okay.
Listen, we're gonna need all the help we can get. So I'm gonna summon an
pray to
elemental,
Nico
and for the
last
next
time.
hour, I'm gonna bind it to here.
Okay.
So figure out what we gotta do in an
While
hour.
we're eating,
I'm just gonna summon. I'm just gonna
Here,
summon.
have some good berries.
I'm just
How
gonna
long
summon
does
everything when I
does
get
it
there.
last?
If I bind it,
Yeah.
24 hours. Oh no, 10 days. No wait,
What?
sorry.
That's a
no,
big
that's
difference.
higher
24
level.
hours.
That's
Wait,
higher level.
10 days. Wait.
7 years.
7 years. Oh my god.
It's the logical next.
As he takes off running out the door.
Gone forever.
21 by the way.
24 hours for 5th level.
So why don't you take a rest after you do that?
If I'm gonna take a rest after I do this, I'm gonna bind it at a 7th level slot.
Okay, so do that then.
This way it's bound to. This way it's bound to.
I'm
us
just
for
saying
30
so you're not
days.
losing spell slots as you're going into a fight.
I get it, but
Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
I mean, these are spells that I prepared, and they all take too long anyway. This is what they're for.
Do we need to travel as clouds during the day? Why not just do it at night?
Night clouds.
I mean, that's gonna take me an hour to do this anyway, and he'll be with us for the next 24 after that.
Night clouds.
This is Jeff, by the way.
Jeff the night cloud.
That's what he says.
Ah.
Yeah. I can actually speak with him when I.
He's a
turn.
wacky
Damn.
inflatable arm flailing two men without the rubber.
Night
Oh,
Riders?
okay. I toss him a flounder.
It just goes into a
Just
tornado and goes
flies
flying
away.
away.
Ah, interestingly.
It doesn't say anything. It says elemental.
Night Rider.
I choose him on purpose
What?
because he can fly. He can fit through small cracks in
Yeah.
case doors are locked.
So can fire,
So can fire and so can water. The only one that can is Earth Elemental.
which is probably going to be the most useful in this case.
What, Earth?
Tankiness, yeah.
Well, that's me.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I can drop an earth elemental.
I'm gonna tank. The air elemental's gonna.
What
toss
is
people.
magic so
Don't
special?
forget you have that armor.
The bullet armor. Yeah,
Okay.
I know. But I think my armor as a.
It does the same thing as an earth elemental. I'm just letting you know so you have other options if you wanted it.
Elementals.
Hoping people don't roll above 20.
What did you roll for the religion?
21.
Okay. So you.
Oh wait, because that gives me. That also gives my elemental form, the armor, the +2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't give the resistance because you already have it. As
Right.
the-
Yeah. Obviously,
so
I don't
it
get
doesn't
double
stack,
resistance. I know.
Yeah. Okay, so you
Put my cards on the table.
you reach up
Literally, I'm
to
casting 3 of
towards
them.
Nico and you try your best to reach him. You hear the clattering of swords back and forth, just repeatedly back and forth, and you hear, "Hey, what's up?" Yeah.
Niku!
Ah!
What's going on up here?
I'm killing everything.
I see. Oh my god, are all these people
You
dead?
don't actually see anything.
Oh.
You're just
Question,
hearing-
am I near him while this is happening?
You see him kind of crouching down. Yeah.
I just go up and I go,
Ask about my wife.
What's going on?
Oh my God! There's blood. Well, not really, because no one up here bleeds much. Anyway, I'm killing so many things.
I might need some help.
You hear Ashes kind
Oh, yeah.
mauling
What?
someone.
Yeah, get him.
It's a god wolf. And you just.
Ash is OP.
What do you need? What?
I might need your guidance in a little bit.
So
All right,
sixth
what do you
level
need?
Yeah,
spells, spending that. Two
I
fifth
need
level
your
spells,
strength.
spending
Oh
those.
yeah, by the way, did you see the gambling ring?
What?
The gambling ring, when I used your name,
I don't know what you're talking about.
he guessed it.
Sorry, there's a lot of shit going on up here.
Is Soon up there or something?
Who's that?
Yeah, I don't know either.
All right.
Bye.
Alright, I'm
Yeah.
gonna use your strength of killing to kill people.
Okay.
Alright, yeah.
Wait, who are you killing?
Fenkus.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah, I might die, but at least I'll kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Well then, see you soon.
Yeah.
Not soon.
Oh.
Soon that you asked about,
Yeah.
but like soon, like relatively
Oh
short
yeah.
time.
I don't know what that guy's talking about.
Okay.
But yeah.
Ah! You just hear him kind of screaming and clashing with other gods as you kind of fade yourself out.
I'm ready.
For some reason, that pumps you up and you're just ready to go.
I can't wait for my teenage son to come down here and bitch slap you.
He might not like you.
My teenage son, who loves me, absolutely he likes me.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Last time I saw him, he gave me a hug that almost broke my armor.
What do you?
Maybe it was a ploy to kill me.
Huh?
What are you doing? Are you prepared? You doing everything?
It's cloud
Okay.
time.
Well, then an hour passes. You
It's
have
Final Fantasy
binded the air elemental. You mark off your spell slots.
Yeah.
Okay.
All three of them.
Yep.
Two fifth and a sixth, which is all of my fifth and all of my sixths.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So you are prepared and you are casting your gaseous cloud guy form thing.
Yes.
What's that spell called again?
Windwalk.
Windwalk. And it's instantaneous.
It is 1 minute. The 1 minute to transform.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you
yeah, it's instantaneous, and you got to take a minute to transform.
right. You cast it on everybody, and everybody kind of just like feels the gaseousness of their bodies without farting. I guess everyone's literally on their phone right now. We're not looking.
Are we clouds yet?
Yeah, you are.
Turning into it right now,
Um,
as we speak, for the
Gaseous?
next 8 hours.
you are now all in
Spend
gaseous forms
three
as long as
spell
you are
slots.
all focusing on being gaseous forms.
This is weird.
Don't.
Well, I'm
Well,
focused.
you
No.
say nothing actually. You say wow.
I nod my head. Wait.
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't have one of those.
Your molecules shift. That's all I got.
Just. To
I
make
go
sure,
for a
how
cloud
many people
five.
of us are there?
There's
Oh
7
God! I can't get.
Eight.
Oh, you're stuck in me. Get off!
You can't
What
say
is
a
this?
word.
Because I can target.
What
10,
is
that's why.
Thorn? Why is he so angry?
You can't say a word. You can barely think a word.
No, you can think.
I know,
Oh, okay.
but like you can't think in words. You just think in going, like in what to do, and you just
I think.
fly in a direction that you assume is Drekas leading you,
I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I know where I'm going.
and you just and you are just a big gust of wind basically flying through the air. The air elemental is pretty confident in this because he does this most of the time anyway.
Yeah.
This is kind of his thing.
This is kind of what he does. He's just a lot faster now.
Yeah, that's really it.
And you guys fly 600 feet per 6 seconds, which is amazing.
100 feet a second. You can...
Holy shit! Look at those clouds go.
I've heard of shooting stars.
Wait,
but this
wait,
is
wait, wait,
ridiculous.
wait, wait! The jet stream goes that way. Why are the clouds going that way? Oh wait,
And
science
as you-
doesn't exist anymore. I'm sorry.
And as you pass through the leaves and you follow the sky, it is sunny, but there are clouds here and there. For lack of taking 8 hours to do so, you fly pretty much the whole distance. You can see the city in the horizon. Well, not in the horizon. You're in the air, but kind of just in front of you, you can see the outline of the city with kind of just blue sky in the background. You can see towers and high buildings kind of all over the place.
And the spell runs out.
Well, no, it's there. It actually doesn't take you that long because it would take half a day from
where we were? Oh, okay.
By
Osfleet.
walking.
Osfleet, Jesus. It would take half a day walking
Auschwitz.
from Osfleet, so it takes you like
That's
3 or 4
60 feet
hours?
per 6 seconds, by
Maybe
the way.
3 or 4
Yeah.
hours, maybe at most. I don't want to do the math, but whatever. It doesn't take you the whole 8 hours either way.
We're traveling 10 times faster than we
Yeah, I know,
normally
we're
could,
traveling
and
100
in a straight line.
It's 100 feet
Yes.
a second.
So you fly, and
Let's see how many
I'm
miles
more-
per hour that is.
how perceptive can you be as a cloud?
I don't know.
I mean,
That's
the only
my
thing that
question.
the only thing you can't do is you just don't have the body parts to do the things, but you still have your own mentality.
But I'm saying,
Oh,
With what
Okay,
eyes?
so-
we're traveling at 68 miles per hour.
sure,
Cool.
I just
Okay.
Googled it.
right. Okay, well, actually, I don't think it would really matter at this point anyway.
Going fast.
So you guys are flying, and you guys are really close to the city now. You're about maybe 300 feet away, and you fly, and then you turn into yourselves.
How did I know this is gonna happen?
How close to the city are we?
About
300 feet.
From the city?
from the edge of the city.
Oh.
So we turn into ourselves moving at 600 feet per 6 seconds.
Yeah, and you begin to fall immediately.
Fall or continue in a straight direction?
Fall downward in the same direction.
Oh, so towards the city?
Yes, but not really. You don't think you'd land on the city at this point. You'd probably miss it.
Nimbus! Good luck, guys!
And after about 6 seconds of falling, you land on Nimbus, like poof, and you just feel like the poof of the cloud, and you just see everyone else continue to fall in a downward trajectory. And Trasana goes, "Fuck you! I knew it!"
I attempt to follow them.
You follow them. Can't really do anything from here though.
So how many people are there that are still falling?
6.
Not counting me, so 6.
5, not including you. This side,
That side of
from,
the
from
room.
Chris to me on this
Okay.
table.
I got it. I'll use my Mask of Lies to convince myself I'm not falling.
Take out a mirror, put on your mask of lies. You're not falling. You're
You're
like,
not
oh,
falling,
okay,
you're not
cool.
falling.
Wait, bluff check. I don't buy it.
Well, you
What
have
was
advantage.
your first
Oh
move?
shit.
Because you have mask of lies. Bye.
Can
So
I
you
cast telekinesis on myself?
No.
yeah, can you?
Telekinesis?
Can you cast on yourself?
It says you gain the ability to move or manipulate creatures or objects by thought. It doesn't specify anything about.
You're a creature.
I am a creature.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So when I get like close enough to the ground,
How long does that last?
concentration up to 10 minutes.
Okay. So right now you guys are falling
Who's not flying somehow right now?
at terminal
Well,
velocity.
I'm-
Hold on.
So,
Hold on one second. You guys are all falling at terminal velocity. Give me all of your character pieces just so we can keep track of this.
I don't know where mine is.
Should we
Okay.
flip
Oh,
this?
it's already there. You already have
Okay.
it.
So Scorn is flying on Nimbus.
Scorn, you're gonna grab some people, man.
Yeah.
I knew this was gonna happen. Here.
Need one more. Oh no, I got this.
Oh Jesus.
Okay. So Malok casts telekinesis on himself.
Actually, can I
Okay.
spend a sorcery point to cast it on somebody else as well?
Is
It's
that
okay.
how it works?
I mean, I can basically, when I'm casting a spell that targets a creature, and it only targets a single creature, I can cast a spell on an additional creature as long as they are within 5 feet of me. I don't know if I'm
No
within
one's in 5 feet of you
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
At this moment, no one's in 5 feet of you.
I can cast fly on myself and one other person if I can touch them.
Not happening.
Don't worry about that.
Well, if you could fly to catch up.
Well,
'Cause-
everyone needs to kind of figure out their own situation right now because you can't discuss this midair
Right.
Right.
much.
Well,
Oh wait,
'cause
I need Tristana also.
Also, I want to know who's near me.
I'm going to command the air elemental
I'm just gonna
to...
use this as Tristana for now. So I don't have another piece.
I'm going to try and command the air elemental because I don't even know if it can really grab.
Okay.
But I know it can at least tornado.
Okay.
Because it can fly.
Are there
Yeah.
any bodies of water below us?
You can't see this far. You're above the clouds right now.
Fuck.
Can I try something, or can I not catch
You're-
them because they're too fast?
Well, they're still falling from the. Well, actually, I'm sorry. Whatever effects from that spell are
Right.
gone. So
That's the only spell.
Magical
right?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Fuck it anyway.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. That means he's gone too.
No, because he's not a spell anymore. He is bound.
You're
he
right,
is a
you're right,
creature
you're right.
bound to this
Good
plane.
point.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So he is bound. So the falling and would be fine after 600 feet does not apply anymore because that spell has been
Right.
canceled out.
Right.
Yep.
So you fall, and actually, I'm sorry. Well, first of all, when you passed through this barrier, that's when clearly that the spell ended, and it clearly seemed to be some sort of anti-magic shield around the city.
I'm just thinking to myself, oh yeah, there's no anti-magic shield because there's no magic,
Are we still,
right?
are we still in the barrier as we're falling?
That's what I was gonna say. You passed through after like a few,
Well, I was saying,
after like less than a
As-
minute of falling.
as we're still in the barrier, I want to just try to cast a cantrip, see if it worked.
What cantrip?
Fireball, I don't know. Freaking
Fireball is not a
Firebolt.
cantrip.
I mean, hold
Firebolt.
on.
Okay.
Firebolt, yeah.
Well, you're inside. Yes, you cast it.
Okay,
and it does
we
work.
can still work inside. That's good.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to know.
And then
Just
you
reaching for-
pass through kind of what feels like a like it just feels like it goes through your body, just like a force field.
Yep.
And then from there you're just in free fall. So now, what would you like the air elemental to do?
Grab the nearest two people it can.
Trislana would be the nearest. It can't grab.
So then, well, because again, it is a huge creature, so it's supposed to be 2 by 2.
Okay.
So engulf 2 people if it can.
To attempt to propel them upwards?
Yes.
Or at least counteract the falling?
I need more pieces for stuff, but this is huge. So there you go.
That's what she said.
Flying huge thing.
I have
That's
I have
a
a-
junk golem.
I have just the flat.
I have a
somewhere.
bigger air elemental.
Oh, that's an air elemental.
There you go.
I just don't
This
have that.
fucking guy.
That's an actual air
I got
elemental piece.
pieces.
Yeah.
He's got shy, sir.
I got a dragon.
So Trislana would be the closest to it. Drekas would be close-ish, but it would have to get to it.
Okay. Its fly speed is 90 feet.
Okay. And your fall speed is
And-
technically 120.
Oh,
I can. Well, it's terminal velocity, so I can't like even go like this when it's slowing me down that much.
You don't have anything to like
No,
if you
no.
had like a cape or something, then maybe, but
No, because
not
when
really.
you're actually skydiving, if you go
Oh,
like
no, I
this, you
know.
go faster.
Oh, I
I
know.
go like this, you slow down. That's why I'm saying I don't have
Oh,
a
no, that's
cape
the
or
frost
anything,
giant.
but I can make the wind resistance on my body.
Right, and the difference is negligible.
Yeah,
at
I
this
know.
point
That's why I'm
anyway,
saying I won't do
but,
anything anyway.
So it gets Trislana and shoots her up.
Well, I mean, it can make slam attacks. That's what I'm
So
no,
propel
I'm
them
saying,
farther
I'm
down.
saying, like, it can make slam attacks with bludgeoning damage. That's why I'm assuming it can actually grab things.
All right, maybe
I don't
that's
know,
actually
it's-
correct,
it's
I
you,
guess.
not me.
I feel like a slam would be like them being buffeted by like really strong.
That's
wind.
what I was thinking
yeah,
too,
that's
but.
what
Okay, it's
I
up
mean,
to you, not
yeah.
me.
That's how I would think of it, because it's like how a fire elemental can't grab things either. It's just fire. It can occupy the same space and burn things, yes, but it can't grab a thing.
So-
you know,
I am waiting to cast telekinesis until I get like very close to the ground because I kind of want to. Once I grab it, I have a 30-foot range where I can move myself. So I kind of want to be So I kind of want to be like close to the ground ish. So, but while I'm falling, I'm going to look over and who's the closest. So you can fly. You're on Nimbus. So that leaves Trislana, Drekas,
Rolling.
Air Elemental. You'll be
Air
okay.
elemental's
you
fine.
grab
Air
someone?
elemental can fine.
Or are you going to be okay?
I said
I'll
this
be fine.
before,
Okay.
but we're in the middle of this.
you know you cannot grab somebody. if you
Knowing
Okay.
you would be
Nimbus would
fine.
break. If
I
you had
can
more
I
than
can
one
save
person
one
on it.
person as
Alright.
well.
Okay.
Good
So-
luck, guys.
I can save one more person. I should
Who's
say.
the closest to me?
Uh,
Would there be anybody within
Probably.
30
Real,
feet
real
of me?
quick, those of you that are still falling are noticing that it's getting harder and harder to catch your breath. So, if we don't figure out something quickly, there's going to be a Constitution save coming up.
Okay. Who is closest to me?
Yeah, who's
Who's
near
within
me?
60
Well,
feet of me?
let me
I should
just
say.
move you guys into where you actually are, because
Yes.
this will help you kind of
Yes.
see the thing.
Yes.
So let me just
Oh,
kind of move you guys around. There you go. That's exactly where you are, but falling.
So we're just free falling, kind of like skydiving without a parachute.
Okay.
Literally.
What
exactly
are the
what you did.
4 things?
That's just-
if we start flying.
Yeah, that's
Got it.
for if you start
Okay.
flying. That's to keep track of who's not dying.
So what if we
So
try to
where
like?
am I?
What if we
I'm
try to
there.
like jet over, like can move? How do we move?
It would be tough. You'd have to make an athletics check
Yeah. Okay.
I'm bad.
to gather yourself to go somewhere, particularly.
Hold
I'm
on.
going to
Wait. You
Misty
can cast
step
fly on
myself.
yourself.
Huh?
You
I'm
can
gonna
cast fly on
Misty
yourself.
And
step
technically
myself,
two other people that
Misty
cast
step
it at a higher
myself
level.
over to Roll.
Don't. You can cast fly on yourself.
Nope.
You don't have
Didn't
fly.
bring fly.
Okay.
He has
It's
telekinesis.
okay. I'm
Don't.
fine.
Oh, you're doing telekinesis, right?
Yeah.
You can't
and-
communicate midair.
Yeah, we
No,
can't
I know.
communicate.
But I mean, I'm actually like me personally. Like even as what's my character?
Shaggy?
Shaggy. I would think that he was fine and can cast fly on himself because he's a wizard.
Okay.
So I know you're in heavy plate
He's a
armor and you're
sorcerer,
probably
but whatever.
falling really
They're all the
fast.
same to him, I
Down
guess.
terminal velocity.
Right. But anyway, I cast polymorph on you and turn you into a giant eagle.
Okay.
Cool.
What's the range on that?
60 feet.
Okay. So you become a giant eagle.
Holy shit! I think to myself.
You say,
Yeah.
Okay,
Can I see
seeing that,
that?
I'm just gonna cast fly on myself.
okay. You do so.
I turn into a giant eagle myself.
Can I see that he's
Okay.
Can I see that he's
Catch
a giant
myself.
eagle?
You're pretty focused on Ruland right now,
Okay.
so I'm gonna say no.
Okay, that's fine.
I turn into a giant eagle. I don't have another giant eagle piece. So
Okay. What do you have that flies?
Trislana?
That flies? I think I have a goose.
A goose.
Same shit.
I'm a goose.
I wasn't kidding. It's a goose.
Because it's just.
I have a dragon.
Trislana?
No.
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry about what I said before.
No, you're not.
Really not. I don't
I'm
believe you.
regretting it now.
She can't hear you, and you're screaming into an
Yeah.
upcoming.
Oh,
and that's
yeah,
actually causing your breath to lose a little bit faster.
Oh,
so
that's
make a
fine.
Constitution
Yeah, yeah.
save.
Oh Jesus.
Okay, where is
Oh, yeah.
Trislana?
19.
Is she that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Can me and him communicate now that we're both the same species?
No. You still can't hear much up here.
No, we're eagles.
I know.
And we're flying.
Okay, then you can communicate, but I don't think you can catch them from here. They're
Okay.
falling at 120 feet per
Straight
Gotcha.
eagle dive bomb.
round, and I believe that is your fly speed. And when you turn to an eagle, you stop falling for a second, so you kind of lose the terminal velocity. So
Oh, you know, I didn't even have to do that, actually. I could have just cast Alter Self on myself and given myself wings. But then I probably wouldn't have been able to catch
What do you-
anybody else.
So I'm
make a
gonna-
Constitution save.
19.
Okay, so you realize yelling is not helping, and you're gonna pass out if you try yelling anymore. Good.
I'm going to grab Ruland
Mhm.
from behind.
Nice.
I'm gonna.
You misty step to him, and you grab him,
Right.
and
I'm
you
gonna,
feel like arms just wrap around your waist.
Oh, we're both gonna die.
I'm gonna roll myself so
take
that I
cover
put
to
like
that?
my back
Okay,
between him and the ground,
sure.
and then I'm gonna use
Now, Roland, you're looking straight up into the abyss.
It's so beautiful.
Bye.
Piece of shit.
I'm gonna use telekinesis to catch
boy.
myself in the air.
Okay.
And now I'm just.
Oh boy, I hope they're okay.
I've caught him. I'm holding on to him in the air,
And you just stopped?
and I'm just stopped in midair.
Well, at least we'll die later.
And Trislana goes unconscious.
Oh damn.
Okay.
G-forces, son.
I start to pin drop to her.
Okay, you can move 120 feet,
160 feet.
160 feet.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you can actually gain ground.
I
on
can
her
actually
then.
gain ground on her,
Eventually.
right? Eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, three turns, right?
Well, she's been falling a lot longer than he's been an eagle, and he also didn't notice this until now. So
Well, we should get you a dating profile.
I mean, she took another husband. That bitch.
Maybe she took another wife.
Trislana's okay, right?
Yeah.
you just see eagles flying around you. You see Malok.
My dad.
Kitteus just kind of like, woo! And you see Scorn like, bye.
Where's the
Who?
baby? We didn't bring the baby, right?
Who?
Oh, how close is
Oh, it's a
Scorn?
good thing we didn't bring the
Relic?
baby. Good
How
God.
close is Relic?
Relic was the first one to stop, so he's up pretty high from you. He's like about 400 feet above you.
I'm gonna just like signal for you to just come down.
You probably shouldn't walk off of Nimbus.
No, when Nimbus is going, I'm doing the arm movement.
Oh, okay.
God.
So Nimbus flies down, but we'll deal with that in a second.
Yep.
You're just going for Trislana?
Yeah.
So what's the plan?
Make an athletics check with the eagle to grab.
How long
what,
do you
strength?
stay like that?
Yes.
10 minutes.
Oh, so 10 minutes till death. I'll keep drinking.
I mean,
21.
there's a giant eagle that can swoop down and grab us.
You
You
grab
see-
her. You
Oh, I
have
catch
her.
her? Oh,
pretty
okay.
awesome.
Eventually, this is like
Okay.
much closer to the ground now.
Yes.
But you do catch her. And as you are diving straight down, you see like basically from an overhead view a giant white tower, and just
Especially with eagle vision.
right, and
Yeah.
just kind of in front of you, like if you were to go any further forward, you would be in this like bluish light cylinder.
Assumedly the elevator thing.
Assumedly, I guess.
Yeah.
And you grab her with your talons, and you can kind of see, even from here, because you're not that far away from the ground, the Lyceum at the top, you see people staring in your direction.
Oh, good.
Are you bringing yourself down, or are you stagnant in the air?
He's stagnant in the
Okay,
air.
so here's the thing. Here's the thing. From where I cast the spell,
Looks like we're going good.
I can only move 30 feet. So
Can you move 30 feet, and then 30 feet next time, and then 30 feet next time, or?
I can. It says. Hold on. I'll read the specific ruling.
Okay.
Or is it 30
This is
feet from
getting-
you?
I mean, I guess theoretically it
Comfortable.
doesn't really matter because you can't get to 2,000 with that.
We'll get there eventually.
I feel like that's more terrifying being stuck in place thousands of feet in the air.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's range 60 feet from me,
Yeah.
so I can move wherever I want.
Wait, what do you
Where-
mean?
Wherever you.
Oh, you can move yourself 60 feet.
Essentially, yes, but I can move myself 60 feet, and then, like you said, I can move myself 60 feet again.
Okay.
So I can
So for 10
continue-
minutes, right?
For 10 minutes, yeah.
So
Which
each.
is
600 feet?
No, hold on.
No.
It's more than that.
No, it's way more than that. Because
Okay.
each
so
round
you're
is
falling
6
120
seconds.
feet per
10
round.
So there's 100 rounds. I can move 6,000 feet.
Oh,
Oh,
you'll be able to
there you
go.
but it sounds pretty slow.
It's
Incredibly
slow, but hey.
It's better than
It's an elevator.
It's better than incredibly
Yeah, if
fast.
anything, you should be going up, not down.
And the good thing is, well,
Yeah.
I don't know if telekinesis stops working at the magical shield.
It would probably stop working.
I don't. I'm picturing that we went through. I don't. Correct me if I'm wrong. That we went through a sort of like cylinder type barrier, and that we're still inside that cylinder type barrier.
You're not. You're so
No, we
the
left.
barrier
Barrier's around the
was
city.
so okay. So if this is the city floating, the barrier was around the city
It's a
itself,
magical barrier.
Uh-huh.
and then when you went through it, that's when it stopped working. Like you felt like the spell be disabled or whatever you feel, and then you went through the other like the bottom portion of it,
Oh, okay.
and then that's when
Is
everyone
that when
started
he
casting
cast the firebolt?
inside the
Inside,
sphere. He
check if
cast
it
this
worked.
fireball.
And it
So
did
it
work?
seems that it dispels whatever's going through it, but once you're in it, you can then use magic.
So you
Okay.
can't use magic.
That's why I thought that we
to
were.
get there, you
Right.
can't use magic.
That's why I thought we were still like in a cylinder type deal.
No,
Because I
you're
didn't
not.
realize that we passed through a bottom one.
Right.
Okay.
And the good thing is I can kind of move myself. I don't have to move myself straight down. Like we can move sideways, and I can like kind of get a little bit away from the
The goose.
You can even turn back over so Roland's not facing the ground.
my hope is to get close enough to Eagle
That
Drekas
requires
here.
strength throw eventually.
Who is just like, Ka!
Yeah.
Can I
You
get
still
within?
keep your own intelligence.
Can I get within 120?
She could be dead, man. She could be dead.
Can I get within 120 feet of Drekas?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay. So when I get within 100,
He's an eagle, but yeah.
So I get within 120 feet of Drekas, and
Misty step.
I use the cantrip message.
Okay.
Nice.
And I essentially, I just, like, while I'm holding Roland, I point my finger at Drekas the Eagle, and he hears the message, "Hey, can you pick us up?"
I fly the other way.
He flips the middle talon to you.
Yeah.
I take out my cube. Just in case.
You just throw it at the ground.
I'm going out my own way, man.
That would be hilarious, though, like, if you just drop the cube onto the Lyceum, and they're like, "Hey, what's that?" Boom!
Well, he already used the explosion one.
Captain
so.
America, Civil War. Let's go.
Oh God!
So everybody right now is flying in one aspect or another.
What are the chances we've been seen?
Heavy.
Alright,
Can I fly back up to them at some
Wait,
point?
do you want
If
to
you
tell
like,
me?
yeah.
You want me to tell
I'm
you
gonna-
the odds?
Never tell me
shit.
the odds.
What have I
I'm
done?
gonna fly down to them.
Okay.
Now, can they fit? I'm a giant eagle, right?
Yes,
Yes.
you are.
Can they fit on my back? Or...
Probably not. You'd have to talon grab them.
Oh, all right.
Talon grab.
I'll
I
do
don't like
then.
that. Oh god, I'm getting talon grabbed.
I'll do
Are
that.
you grabbing one in each talon? Or are you trying to grab them both with both talons?
Each talon, each talon. Oh, I get it.
Well, they're hugging each other. What? You're like hugging.
Right, but you can grab Roland off and then grab Malok with the other one if you'd
I
like.
was looking at.
Well, actually,
If
I
you'd
wouldn't
like,
know.
it's up to you.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. I'm not saying there's a better or worse way.
Yeah,
I'm just asking.
I don't know the
For
physics of an
logistics.
eagle, so I'm just gonna assume I'm strong as fuck. So, Oh,
You are strong. You're probably stronger than you normally are.
Probably. It's not very hard.
100%.
You're a lot stronger
Oh,
than you
yeah.
normally are.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not that hard to do.
It's a giant fucking eagle.
Yeah,
So-
so I'll do 1-on-1.
Your strength is now 16.
Telekinesis is still active, but I'm just not trying to move myself.
Make 2 athletics checks. The one against him doesn't really matter because he's telekinesing himself anyway. But against Roland, it will matter because he's got one in each talon.
No.
Athletics is +3.
Oh, cool.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, that's a 6.
Oh, good lord.
Total.
Yeah.
Total.
Well, I said him first, so you let go of him for a second, but then he just kind of stays there, and you're like, oh, and you grab him again.
That's a 17.
Okay, so
It's a good thing he's like Burwell first.
Well, I see what happens to him, and I'm like,
grab his dick.
Grab that eagle dick.
Oh, man.
I take out the cube.
I did.
I'm ready. I'll eat it. I'm gonna set it up.
Hit the green one. And everyone appears to be safe-ish.
Safe-ish.
We're not dying.
Let's get the fuck out of
I
the
yell
sky.
out to Drek. Are there any like woods within eyesight where we can land again, or not really?
Sure.
I yell out to Drekas. Try and lead everybody toward those woods over there, so we can have some coverage when we land.
Woods.
How long does fly last?
10 minutes.
Okay. So you have to land in 10 minutes because he's the last one.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm-
Let's go.
This whole time, I'm like going, like, get the fuck out of here.
Are you going towards anybody, or you're just going?
Yeah, where are you going?
Because that plan didn't happen until just now. So if you were going, you were going somewhere.
Well, how far are we? Because he came down to me.
Okay, so he came down to you. So you don't know how high you are, but you're next to each other.
Oh, he's pretty high.
How can we see? Are they within eyesight of us?
Barely, but yeah. You just see kind of like a big speck with waving its wings in the distance, and then very far down in the distance, you see another speck waving its wings.
All right, so I'm gonna
Up
fly
towards you guys.
speed of 60.
Yeah, and it's coming up towards you.
Yeah.
The other one.
I'm gonna start just going down towards it.
Okay, so you start flying yourself down towards
Yeah,
it.
Full 60 feet. That is.
Okay. It is still hard to breathe up here, so I do need you to make a Constitution save.
Okay.
Both
Wait, how high is he?
Who's supposed to do?
those two.
Oh, okay.
Wait, how high are they?
Very.
Smoke weed every day.
What's very?
Real fucking high.
Like, give me a feet estimate.
Natural 17.
Over 1,000.
You can breathe up there fine. I've hiked to
Are you-
10,000
are you-
feet. That's
are you-
when it sucks.
In a world made by Matt Bradica?
9.
That's on Earth,
Mhm.
not on Earth.
22?
Oh. 9.
No, he's fine.
So you feel yourself kind of getting lightheaded, and you're just kind of like, you're keeping yourself up, but like, it's not going well for you. You feel like you're probably gonna not be conscious very much longer.
How far am I
So
from
was
the
that
giant?
a concentration check that he rolled, or was that his Constitution?
That's
save?
his Constitution save.
Oh, okay.
He didn't take damage, so it's not concentration, it's Constitution for being able to breathe in thin air.
So at least if you pass out, you're on Nimbus.
Oh
Which
my
you know,
God.
'cause anything over 1,000 feet, you can barely breathe. It's
I
like
could
really
fall off
hard to
Nimbus
breathe.
for all I
Next
know.
investment.
You
is
know,
one of those
really,
squirrel seats.
if you had eaten some of the stream flounder, you'd be fine. But you know,
We all ate some
Wait, I know
flounder.
it's stream flounder.
joking. I'm trying to get more things that he's trying to correct me on.
Stream
Yeah.
flounder
In
that
a
can
world
fly-
that is not Earth, by the way.
Stream flounder that can fly and breathe at 2,000
Exactly what I've been saying this whole time.
Well, because I'm starting to feel light, I'm gonna start, going down.
Right.
Until I can start catching my breath. again.
Exactly. Yeah. So you go, just kind of dive bomb down, and you. Well, he just left, but you come face to face with an eagle, and I don't know what he's gonna do. But what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go towards the forest.
Okay. So you've got them, and Roland is freaking out and grabbing your leg.
Yeah, because I don't trust him after seeing what happened to him, I'm holding on to the leg that's holding on to me.
Right, exactly.
Like, no.
And
looking
the air
down.
elemental is just kind of like. It's like, I'm nothing for him.
Oh, fuck you, your natural habitat, asshole.
And it just
Of course, that means
flies
that.
down. You can barely kind of even see him in the air. He just looks like more air, but he's very
should do
vaguely
that.
noticeable.
He's
What's up?
bluer air.
Since I am the highest among all of them, and I see
Well, you
that-
went downward, but yes.
I have gone.
You are still the highest
I've
of
heard
everybody.
this before.
And
Relic highest there is.
highest there. they travel in a general direction. I go, I guess that's where we're going
General
now.
direction.
So I follow the general direction.
General direction.
What a major mistake.
Major mistake.
We're all gonna die.
That's not one. Thanks, Captain Obvious.
No.
Oh, God.
I'm going to my private quarters.
Private quarters. You don't salute a private.
Sergeant.
It's not one. You didn't even try on that one. Okay, so you're flying downward again towards Shaggy, who is an eagle.
Yes.
You guys are heading towards the forest. The air elemental is following you guys because it was told to follow whoever was near them. And eventually you all kind of just congregate towards a central area of a central clearing in the forest.
Okay.
Alright, so chances that'll happen again.
Very likely.
It takes you about 10 minutes total, but you do eventually all get to breathable air and an area within the forest that you can all just hang out in. Well, more or less
Safely
comfortably.
landed.
Yes, safely landed. Good.
My
good
flash
What-
spell wears off 2
what
feet
is-
off the ground.
Yes, and you just poof.
What is
Oh.
the anxiety of the group right now?
I'm still
Over
holding on to
9,000.
Eagle Foot.
I'd imagine it'd be pretty bad.
Like,
Yeah,
we've
no,
landed,
we're
I'm
pretty-
still on his foot. Like, I don't know.
Just
Roland, you're on
like
the ground,
hugging
you
like a
let him
kid.
go.
Did you uncast
Oh,
Polymorph?
my ass.
How long does that last? Polymorph.
An hour.
Oh, okay, good.
Trislana,
Like 20 seconds.
is Trislana awake or is she still out?
She's still unconscious.
Arizona! I'm sorry! I didn't mean to mean things! Wake up! I don't want to regret this!
You're terrible at this.
She'll be
Why not?
fine.
Slap, slap!
You hit a woman.
No, it's a wake up slap. Like, it's a Pokemon.
Drow, it's okay.
Why not just use these smelling salts? Crack.
You smelling salts?
No.
These are acorns. Stick them up your nose!
That seems like a worse idea. Oh, wait, I'm still an eagle.
Is there a stream? Is there a stream
She's awake
nearby?
in a bird!
Huh?
Is there a stream nearby?
There's not.
I take my flask and just pour it on her face.
There you go.
And she eventually, and she takes out her knife and holds it to her throat.
Oh,
God.
she's alive! She's
Oh,
alive!
Oh god.
Yeah.
Wait, really? Oh. Alright.
I'm sorry, I didn't
So
mean it.
that didn't work.
So staying as
Fuck you!
I'm an eagle.
She screams fuck you at both eagles because she's not sure which one to do.
I look at the other eagle, my.
To be fair, I mentioned the magic shield.
Clearly,
And I agreed
not
with you.
strongly enough.
And I agreed as well. Just throwing that out there.
Looks like we walk.
Yes, you're all completely not at fault. You're all
We-
very much great at this.
Voted on Cloud. Cloud didn't work out.
I did not.
No, it did not.
No,
As
no.
ventures
As a
go,
group.
sometimes they don't work
So,
out.
so we're in a forest.
You're in a wooded area, but you're not very far off from the
I'm just
Lyceum.
saying, we need
Okay.
to move from the
I'm
spot because
I'm
we got
still an
spotted,
eagle.
You're like
they know
within
we're
a mile
here.
of the Lyceum.
No, we need to move to the Lyceum. They already
Which
know we're coming.
you're still an eagle. I don't know if
We've
you
got some-
changed
No, I
that.
am right now.
But you know for sure that they saw you, and they were. The last thing you saw was them kind of like looking at exactly where you were going.
We need to move.
We need to move.
Oh,
We're
we
going-
transform back into a
Okay,
person.
we're going
and
to the
polymorph.
Lyceum. We're going to the Lyceum.
I
Well,
agree.
what a humdiggity-dumpty plan that
What are we
fucking
gonna-
was.
Where else are we gonna go from here?
Well,
Back
We
to
can-
Allsfleet?
no, but we can just hide for now because they're coming here.
Why are we hiding?
Well, let's move away from
Our
here.
plan hasn't changed.
Yes, it has.
Very much so.
The plan totally changed.
Yeah, our plan did totally change.
Right, I know. but the
Because-
first thing I said.
Because now we're not going
Our
into the.
objectives did not change.
Thank you.
No, that obviously didn't change.
Yeah, kill
Uh,
Fankus.
But now we need a minute to
I'm sorry, was that-
plan.
What?
No.
Steal the whisper.
Why?
What?
We
And
just
kill
go to
Fankus
the other
with it.
plan we had, which was march to where we are now and go to the Lyceum, which is where we are now.
How are we gonna go up? You know they're gonna turn that shit off.
We'll turn that shit
I don't
on.
know
I don't know how that
Do you
works.
know how to turn it on?
Question.
I'll figure
Was
it
I
out.
low enough
Maybe
to
they don't
where
know how to turn it
were
off.
we low enough to
Or
where they
we'll
saw
keep-
her as
we'll
well?
keep the
or
operator
they did see
alive
her
long
as
enough
well?
to-
Okay.
You
so
were
they
like
saw me
100
catch
feet
on.
away from them.
Oh, okay.
Like,
so I could have gotten
We'll
shot.
make you the
Yeah,
operator.
like if you
okay.
were any closer, they would have shot. If they had any more time to gather themselves and get there.
They were
like-
just so baffled that
Yeah,
he
they were
was
like, wait, what the fuck? That doesn't even what?
Where did that come from?
It's like a stream flounder.
Alright, so did you guys see that? First off, these clouds were racing towards us. And then they hit. Weren't clouds anymore, they were people. Then two of them became eagles.
One of them rode on a cloud, which I was just okay, sure, whatever.
Makes
No, they-
sense.
A lot of you were too high up for them to see
Yeah.
very clearly, but he went very close because Trislana was about to crash into the Lyceum.
And she was taking out like 3 people with her.
Nope. She would have just splat on the side of it.
Oh, she was gonna land on top of
That
the
was.
people.
No, the people are like one tower, and they stand on the outskirts watching the elevator.
Oh, okay.
Everything else is just a bunker. Of
Okay, I misunderstood
Yeah.
the way
I
out.
feel like those 3 guards would probably have to be like questioning their lives at that point.
Did you see what I thought?
Did
UFO?
somebody just
I think
splatter
they
10
were
feet
just.
away from us?
You know what? I feel like this happens more often than we think. They're just like, oh, thank goodness we don't have to do cleanup. False alarm, Jimmy. Yay.
you can put the mop away.
Good thing I have so many broom closets.
Um.
I don't know what you guys do what you guys
So anyway, well, I think we should try and wait it out and do it again, but instead we try to enter the city from
No.
the top of it.
Roland, I will not do that again. I'm not fly. I don't fly. You guys fly. I want nothing. I will walk.
We were almost 300 feet out from the city when the spell hit.
Right, which means it will only be about 300-foot fall.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're not seeing the problem with it. Okay, got it.
No.
You want to be a cloud? You go do that. I got my cloud, and I'm not turning into a cloud ever again.
So then let's not turn into a cloud. We all were able to fly here. Just fly back up.
Barely made it here, halfway down.
So let's just fly back up.
I don't know. Twitchy over there doesn't look like he's into flying.
I'm fine. I just don't like heights, alright? Anymore? I just have a new creative fear of heights thanks to this traumatizing situation. It's fine.
Your eye just keeps moving. It's hard to take you
It's
seriously.
the anger.
Ah.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, it's the anger.
But just think of how close we are to Fankus, man.
That's why I want to walk there. March my foot up his
So
butt.
we're just marching into
So
the
that when we
Lyceum.
get out the elevator, they just kill us right there.
Or
Not if we're in good disguises.
we attack
Well-
with lightning.
Well, we can't just fly there anyway, even if we do. Like, if you transform us into eagles, that spell's going to be dispelled by whatever the hell dispelled the cloud spell, so we're going to be in the exact same situation we are.
Let's go back.
Unless I summon eagles.
That's a spell!
Let's have this conversation.
I don't know how your
while
magic
moving.
works, so.
Can we go back to the interdimensional place?
Not
No.
now.
No.
I feel like it'd be a
We're
bad
not
idea.
getting this close again.
Because
You're
that
not really
king,
near a cliff face or anything
and
stone-wise.
that king is very weak.
It's true.
I don't want to. I'm not going to put any more pressure on Ithon than we already have
Yeah.
by creating
Especially
rooms
you.
full of magma and fire.
And brooms.
Forever. That's there forever.
How far do we think we landed?
Can you go back into the? It just says
Like
signs
less than a
everywhere.
mile
Do not
or
enter.
about a
Do
mile.
not enter.
You're
Do
not really
enter.
sure exactly. You were just more concerned with landing
Right. Okay.
than exactly how far away you
So
were.
we've
but-
got within a mile of people
about a
possibly
mile,
coming,
yeah.
coming at us right now.
Dumbass.
We need
Dumbass.
to
Dumbass.
move away from this spot.
All roads away from this spot lead back towards Allsfleet.
I thought all roads.
We don't have to move
You're
back.
not near any roads. You're in the middle
We're
of
in the
woods.
middle of the woods.
We don't have to walk back or forward. We just need to move to the side.
What would Korvax
They're
do?
gonna. Okay, that's fine. But they're
Corvax
gonna
is
search
dead.
the entire
I know.
woods.
Oh, I
Only
expected
Roland
to.
exists
I don't want
now.
them to find us on the first try.
I miss his sensibilities.
No,
All
you
right,
don't.
let's move. Let's move wherever we can. Try and I guess set up camp for the night. I don't.
Making a fire seems like a bad idea right now.
It's
No.
like 4 or
Yeah,
5 p.m.
There's gonna be no camp.
We should hide in the trees.
So, I mean, the last part of our plan can still be put into place if we need it.
What's that part?
We plane shift to the Shadowfell.
Nah. I
I
And
say
don't
then
we.
need it right now.
I say
And then
we fight here.
We wait the night there and plane shift right back here.
I agree with Roland.
Time moves a lot slower.
Spend the
in
night here?
Shadowfell. Where we spend the night in the Shadowfell, we waste an hour here, tops.
No.
No, other way
It's
around.
the other way
All the
around.
way around.
We spend the night there. We waste like 3 days here.
Mhm.
I don't know if it was that much.
Something around
It
that.
was something like
It
that.
was more than that probably. Because a week was a month. So
Either way,
We spent a
whatever is
prolonged period of time.
whatever is going to happen, if it's going to happen tonight, it's probably not going to happen with me. Because I do have work tomorrow morning. It's
Oh, I was
okay.
gonna end it now anyway.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to figure out what's the plan.
Oh, okay. Malok puts it up to a vote that we head out now, and we just
We march on their ass.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Infiltrate the city.
Let's do it.
Burn it
The
up.
Lyceum is not a city; it's a building. It's a stronghold.
So
Infiltrate the
we're
strongholds.
gonna march into the
There you go.
Lyceum.
I say we wait the night.
Wait.
Your original
We
plan.
wait the night, then invade the Lyceum.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
If we can survive the night.
Yeah, we got to survive the night in this forest then.
We'll thrive the night in this forest.
Yeah. Or go down swinging.
So the plan is to camp for the night, hope that you don't get found, even though you're just sitting here.
So-
Wherever they saw you land.
Well, no,
And
we're
then-
gonna move.
Yeah,
Okay.
We're gonna
So you
move away.
A little bit away.
We know the Lyceum is this way, so let's
We're gonna move
that
3
way.
feet to the right. They'll never
Right.
find us.
Exactly. Cover ourselves with leaves.
Well,
Okay.
I actually can
So-
do that, and they won't find me.
Right. So the plan is to next time eventually march on the Lyceum after a night's rest.
Yes.
So you
While
want to
we're
attack
waiting,
during the morning or the night?
Morning?
well,
Overnight.
we can attack during the night because if we get an 8 hours rest, which is a long rest,
Yeah,
it'll
'cause it's
only
only
be
4 p.m. right now.
it'll only be like
roughly.
4 a.m.
So it'd be like
No,
midnight.
it'll be midnight. Sorry.
But no flying.
No,
No,
flying.
No flying.
Till we get to the Lyceum, we gotta take the elevator up.
Great, and now we got a new thing.
But if we wait those 8 hours, if we get that full rest,
It'd be
we can
very
have more
good.
escape options.
But how do you siege a stronghold? Like, can't they just not open
With
the door?
7 people. 8 if you include the tornado guy.
They can be
He's
all like, "Hey, let us in," and they'll be like, "No."
Yeah, he's still here for.
Well, then
Just a few hours.
I'll destroy the door.
there are strategies.
Just gonna blow the
Sneaky
door
people
wide
can
open.
sneak
Listen,
in, unlock the door, and then the strong people can beat up the people inside.
If we wait the
How do
8
you get
hours, I
inside?
could just summon another
Sneaking.
one of
I
them.
just said it.
You're not elaborating how you got inside.
Wait, what?
How do you get inside as the sneaky
I
person?
sneak over the wall.
Sneaking.
I climbed the
Sneak
wall.
like.
Wait,
Oh,
what did
okay,
you
because
do
you
to-
just
what did you
explained
do
it
to
with,
hold
"Oh, I
here?
sneak." That's I just
He's
told
bound
you.
here for 24 hours.
I
Okay.
sneak,
Can
I
you
sneak
cast that
the-
again?
I sneak through
You
the wall.
just sneak.
In 8 hours. It's a long rest.
Gotcha.
Because I need to. It's 2 5th level spells. Otherwise, if I don't do it that way, he is just a concentration. And
Gotcha.
essentially, it
That's,
sucks.
That's a druid spell?
Yeah. Conjure elemental.
Okay,
Hold
so
on,
then
no,
we'll
that's
pick
fine.
up
I have
them.
that
We'll pick up
Oh, you
at
do?
during the night or
Oh.
during the rest next time.
Yeah, on the critical miss.
On the